Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Ericka Champion Wise, Elite Independent Consultant with Paparazzi. And I'm so excited you're here. Thank you so much for all the comments. I love it. Thank you for all the sharing. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed, to go ahead and do so. Tell your teammates about it. This is free and open to anyone. All of the videos I create are for everyone. And so today I want to talk about something that I don't love. I really don't love to even use this term, but I think we need to address it. And so the summer slowdown. Now, I don't love it. It's not my favorite thing to discuss about paparazzi because some people don't feel the slowdown, but some people do. And this video is for those who do feel it, who have been feeling it, who were just killing it April and May, and then June came and you're like, I'm doing the exact same things I was doing in April and May, but there's nothing going on. This is for you, okay? And if you're not feeling a summer slowdown, you go. Keep going, doing what you are doing. So the first thing is that it does happen for some people, and it is okay. It happens a lot during the summer, and I want you to think about what happens in June. The end of May is crazy with graduations and things, and people are planning big graduation parties. People are planning big vacations. People are moving. So many of my friends are moving right now. The summer is the ideal time to move because your kids are out of school and you're not having to move them in the middle of the year. And so moving is happening right now. So many people are thinking about so many other things. And I grew up in agricultural world in Western North Carolina, and so many of my friends and family are farmers. And the days are long, and when it's 7 o'clock, my live time, they're still out taking care of their farm, which is their livelihood. And so things like that, we always have to be aware of. So think about if you're in the agrarian part where the majority of your customers are farmers, consider that the days are longer right now and they're out working their farms and their livestock. And even if you push your lives back a little later, they're going to be exhausted and just want to eat dinner and go to bed. And so it's not you. That's number two. This isn't you. It doesn't mean you're terrible at paparazzi or that paparazzi is terrible for you. This is just the cycle. It's just the cycle. People are focused on so many other things, and the weather is wonderful, whereas in the fall and winter, or even in the later spring for part of 2019, there was still snow on the ground in April in some places, okay? And so they were stuck inside and you were their entertainment, right? It's not you. This isn't about you. This is just the summer cycle, okay? So don't let it become personal. Don't take it personal. Don't let this become like I'm terrible and I suck and I shouldn't do this. No, that's not what this is. So I wanted to give you some strategies that I use, that I ask other people what they use, and those sorts of things. So the first one is to continue doing what you always do. I know that's the definition of insanity, but not really. Not really. You've built your reputation on having 3 lives per week, every week. And it's always this day, and this day at this time. You've built your reputation on that. Stay there. Stay in that reputation. Stay that person of integrity that you are. Show up no matter who shows up or who doesn't. Continue doing what you've done. If you've set the precedent during the busy season, stay during the slowdown. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be really frustrating when you're used to 130 viewers and you have 13. That was my live tonight. I'm used to large viewers and I had 13. Ugh, that hurts. I don't like that. But I still show up because I've set the precedent that Ericka shows up on these days for these lives for this long, and we're going to do this. Whether anybody shops or not, it's not about them shopping. It's about me building the stamina, building the integrity in myself to do what I said I would do. And so you need to stay in that integrity yourself and do what you've said you would do, no matter who shows up or who doesn't show up. Next thing is to control your emotions. It's hard. especially if you work a full-time job and then you come home and you need these sales to get you out of that full-time job, and you're just emotions all over the place. Control them. Control them. Okay? Because getting angry over not selling, or getting angry over having a few or no viewers, or getting angry over the slump is not going to get you through the slump any better. You are just going to be miserable. And it's going to translate into all areas of your life. You're going to make your customers miserable, your family miserable, your team miserable. Control those emotions. Talk to yourself and say, girl, it's just the summer. Slow down. Relax. Chill out. Cool it. It's going to, oh my Lord. Convention is in like how many days? It's going to be bananas after that. You're good. Relax. Like, control those emotions. Talk yourself through all of those things. The next one is to go outside of social media. We love social media. It's simple. It's easy. We love social media because our customers are on social media. But like I said in the beginning, right now, your customers aren't on social media. And if they are, they're posting beach selfies or pictures of their feet in the sand, right? That's what your customers are doing right now. Scroll your timeline and tell me what your customers are doing. They're taking those outdoor pictures. The weather is beautiful and they want to be outside in it. Be smart. Think about that. My customers are out. I need to be out. They're not sitting home waiting on me to go live behind their screens. So I need to take my business, which is super flexible, and go out to where they are. So get off social media, use your social media, but go out as well. Go old school. I laughed when I wrote that one. Go old school. Home parties. I live in Florida, and so home parties consist of cookouts, barbecues, beach days, those kind of things. Those are my home parties right now. Because people aren't coming inside. It's not cold enough yet. We're all outside unless the mosquitoes eat us alive, right? And so go old school with those parties. Take your bling bag to all the barbecues that you're invited to. All of them. Take your bling bag to all the swim classes. Take your bling bag to all the swim parties. Everywhere you go, your bling bag goes. This is old school paparazzi. This is the way we did it way back when we worked with home parties. And so set up your home parties. Are you having a cookout at your house? You better have your bling set up, of course. And everybody gets a tour of your bling room. Oh, yes. Yes. Like, think through these things. Like, And if you don't have a cookout planned, plan one. That's your own open house right there. But people will come for the food, right? So think old school on some of those things, which is off social media. Take your bling bag everywhere. Use this time to grow you. So during the summer months, June and July, I invest more in me. I read more books. I usually, during the regular world, I read a book a week. But right now, I'm just pulling in all this information. I'm like a sponge. It's all coming in. And so I'm reading extra. I have invested in some coaches. I have invested in some new programs that have conferences and those sorts of things. And so this is a good time to invest in me when my mind is not so consumed with all the day-to-day paparazzi stuff. It's a little slower and I can invest time on me and I can grow Ericka. And so grow yourself during this time, because we've talked many times about how when the leader is ready, the team will show up. And so spend this time learning how to sell more. Read up on how to sell, watch sales conferences, learn how to recruit. Learn how to recruit now so that in the fall you're ready. Because if you wait until August, September, and October to learn, forget it. You've lost. You're way behind the 8 ball. Everyone else who spent their slow time learning has already scooped them all up, right? Not really. But if you wait until then, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Don't do that. So use this time to grow you. If there's a skill you want to learn it now. If you want to make your own website, if Shopify is huge right now. If you want to learn how Shopify works, now is the time. Because in the fall, when you're moving 200-300 pieces alive, you don't have time to be figuring out how in the world this website works. Do it now. Now's the time to do those kind of things. Summer is a good project time. You know what I mean by that? Project time to do those other things that you simply don't have time during the busy seasons. And we have 2 busy seasons, fall and spring, of course. Use this time to pour extra love on your customers. Let them know you appreciate them, and not just because they shop. Use this time to love your customers and show them how grateful you are to have them. And you'll do your own way with that. So trust your heart in how to show that appreciation to your customers. This is a really good time for that, because when you're very busy and you're just trying to get orders out the door because holy moly, you've got so many, you kind of forget your customers. Not forget them, but you don't have that much time to really invest in them. So this is a really good time to do that. Book parties for the fall. Next one, book parties for the fall. It's a great time to book those fall parties. And so when you're sending out those messages, booking parties, and they say, well, I can't right now. You're like, girl, it's okay. It's summer. We're all busy. What are you doing in August? Book it. Start booking in August. It's okay. Do your job well, hostess coach well, and the party will hold in August. I promise. So it's okay to book that far out. Yes, you want to book some now. If they will book now for sure. But if they need to book in August, book in August. If they need to book, it's okay. It's okay. Let them book. Just get it on the books, and you do your hostess coaching well, you're good. You're golden. Be understanding. Be understanding. Okay, this goes back to controlling those emotions. People are very busy right now. Summer is out. Moms are losing their minds because their children are eating them out of house and homes. Moms, I know you feel me on that one. Be understanding. If they don't show up to parties, this is probably what's happening. If they're on your lives usually, but they're not on your lives, the kid probably has the phone. Like, really think about it. The kid is watching something on YouTube on their phone. Think about it. Like, the kid has the phone. Probably is what's happening. They're not avoiding you on purpose. They're not skipping your parties because they don't like you anymore. None of that nonsense. Don't let your brain even go down that road. Realize they might be out at the beach. They might be at the lake. They might be doing nighttime fishing. They might be on vacation. I don't know. But don't let your emotions run away with you. Control them and say, you know what? People are so busy right now. It's cool. I need a vacation too. Lay off on the guilt trips. Don't make your customers feel guilty for not coming. It's okay. Don't make them feel guilty for being busy and enjoying their lives. Let them enjoy their lives. That goes to be understanding with them. Try pre-recorded sales. I use these a lot. They're just pre-recorded sales. I'll post a video of how I do mine. They're like a minute long and showing just a few pieces at a time, and they're fast. They're just a couple of minutes. They're just like that, so that the people who are busy right now and can't watch a live can still watch a pre-recorded sale, and you're still selling. This week alone, I sold 14 pieces on a pre-recorded sale, which was more than one of my lives, okay? It was not, that was a rough live, right? And so pre-recorded sales do work. Do outdoor sales. It is the season for yard sailing. Set up in your yard. If you live in an HOA that doesn't allow you, get a girlfriend and be like, hey, can I come set at your house? Yes. Set up outside somewhere. You can do events if you want to, but they cost money. If you don't want to cost money, it's fine. But events are big right now, but focus on the outdoor sales. I know that every Saturday, we make it a point to go to some fair or festival or something just to get out of our house. People are doing that too. Capitalize on the fact that people are out. Go where your customers are. Go on a vacation yourself. Wouldn't that be a novel plan? To even take a long weekend and go somewhere. Go somewhere. Go camping. Or have a staycation where you turn your phone off. This is also your time to recharge. We work our butts off in Paparazzi, and we had a crazy spring. Spring was bananas. Loved it. Spring was bananas, and you're tired too. I know you are. And this is our time where we as consultants can also recharge our batteries. And there's nothing wrong with that. So take your time, take your vacation, relax, go away for a long weekend. Hotels or, go somewhere. Do something just for you and your family, and allow yourself to be present. If you have children, they're home from school, be present with them. And then the last thing I want to say is let your creativity flow. Necessity is the mother of invention. We know that. And when you need the sales to pay your bills, you will be creative. As long as you control those emotions and you're not frantic about it, control them and let that creativity just flow out of you. You will come up with an amazing new idea on how to sell your paparazzi. You will be the first one to ever try it, and it will be a crazy awesome success. So let your creativity flow. Come up with something new. Try that crazy thing that you've been thinking about, but you just haven't had the time to do. Try that one. Give it a shot. What can it hurt, right? It's a little slow, sales are a little slower. Try it now. And if it doesn't work the first time, try it again. Try it again. And then keep it in the back of your mind to try during the fall when things are really crazy. This is the perfect time to test drive some things. This is a good time to test drive your crazy idea. And why not? Why not? So you can manage the summer slump, the summer slowdown. Even though I hate that word, you can manage this. You will come out on top. And what you do now, the foundation you set now, here, today, will carry you into the fall. You want a killer fall? Keep working through the summer. Promise. I've been through, this will be my 7th fall. Promise, this works. Promise you. I promise you this works. So hang in there. Stay the course. Do all the right things. Control those emotions. Enjoy your summer. And your fall is going to scare you. See you later.